In our next segment, we're going to discuss our Skyward system of grading and attendance.
Hi, I'm Joe Gunty, principal of Morton West High School. I'm here this afternoon with Brian Manfrey. Brian Manfrey is a teacher in the Social Studies Department at Morton West High School. We're here today to talk about the assets of a software program that the district provides to parents and students regarding a grading system. It's called Skyward. Brian, tell us a little bit about the Skyward system and how it helps connect with families, communicates with kids about grades.
Well, first and foremost, I'm very fortunate that Skyward was not around when I was in high school, because my parents could have seen every day what my assignments were, what my grades were, and what my attendance was. However, I was a pretty good student, so they would have been proud. But that's just a couple examples of what Skyward can do for you. It's a parent and student access that allows parents and students to get on the computer, check, hey, what did my son or daughter have today in American history? Or, wow, why does it say they were unexcused from their 4th-hour class? And that's just some of the examples that they can do with our Skyward program.
Brian, you know as well as I, students at Morton are very attuned to technology and computers. Myself as a parent, I don't have necessarily those skills, but it's my understanding that the ease in which someone can access Skyward is pretty simple. Can you tell a little bit to the parents about how easy it is to access Skyward to get this information?
Well, fortunately, they are very lucky. We have a new website, which is www.morton201.org, and they can access Skyward right through our new website. And it gives us a great opportunity to jump on the website and look for the Skyward button, press it, and there you are, all the access you need.
Having the students in your classroom, what are students saying about Skyward?
Funny you ask, Mr. Gunty. I had a student today ask me, hey, Mr. Manfrey, it says I'm missing an assignment from September 29th. And sure enough, I looked it up, and they were missing something, and it gave them an opportunity to make it up. So there's just one example of how it works.
Parents can expect teachers to upgrade and their Skyward probably about once a week, right? So is there a particular day that you would suggest for parents to look, or is that really very depending on the teacher?
I say it depends on the teacher, but traditionally, most teachers probably are doing work throughout the week, and I would say probably Friday is a big day for a lot of stuff to come in, and that would allow for students to look at it on Fridays, and then kind of a good check, and maybe even a Monday if, say, teachers weren't able to input everything until maybe after the weekend, but maybe at either the beginning or end of the week.
So if a parent wants easy access to their students' information about attendance, grading, it's pretty easy, right? Just go to the Skyward system through www.morton201.org. Any closing comments?
Aside from the Skyward access, which again allows them to check attendance, grades, assignments, it also allows you in our website to access Athletics 2000, which is a key to finding out athletic events. Also, there's some pictures of our athletes on there, and also there's some stuff regarding our clubs and activities, and probably some information about our band and our play. So we are really getting into the 21st century here at Morton with our new website, and it's a great opportunity for our people in our community to learn about what great things we're doing here.
Mr. Manfrey, thanks so much for your time this afternoon, and keep having fun in the classroom. You're doing a great job. Continuing our discussion about Skyward access, I'm here with Kyle Rogers. Kyle is a teacher at Morton West High School in the English department. And Kyle's here to really kind of sing the praises of Skyward and is going to share information with parents about how she utilizes this piece of communication to help parents understand where their children are in her classroom.
Well, the first aspect of Skyward that I use every day is when children come directly into my classroom, I take attendance. So right off the bat, if a parent wants to see whether or not their child is present, absent, or tardy, they can check that out on Skyward. That's a great part of Skyward that I enjoy very much. Also, every day I put in my assignments. So parents can look at Skyward and figure out what assignments have been put in there. So for example, parents and guardians can go onto Skyward to check and look at tests, quizzes, projects, and homework assignments. And they can see whether or not their students have turned those assignments in.
I would imagine that even though you teach in English, your other teachers in the freshman academy may utilize Skyward a little bit differently. So it's kind of uniquely used, but there is an expectation once again that teachers are to, I guess, submit grades and report on a weekly basis. Is that accurate?
Yes, absolutely. I would recommend checking Skyward at least once a week because various teachers enter their grades and assignments at various times.
What are your kids saying about Skyward? I mean, do they mention it to you in class? Do they know if you're on top of the grading? Do they, if for some reason you were sick on a certain day and you didn't answer them, are kids saying, "Hey, you didn't post my grades because my parents are looking for them"? Do they give you those kind of comments?
Well, students get very excited to know that their assignments are on Skyward on a weekly basis and that they can access that information because not only are they allowed to access that information, their parents are, so they can check and see if their assignments have been turned in as well as their parents and guardians.
How long have you been using Skyward?
I personally have been using Skyward for 4 years, and I like it because it keeps all of my grades together for me automatically. So every time I enter a new assignment, my grades are automatically updated, percentages.
So if you were to encourage parents to utilize a tool that is provided from the district, one important tool, what would that be?
Absolutely. I would recommend using Skyward to keep track of your students.
And its access is www.morton201.org.
Absolutely. And there's a little tab on the website that allows you to access Skyward.
Kyle, it's my understanding there's other personal information you can access about a student. Can you tell me a little bit about that information and how you use it?
Absolutely. I can access individual students' personal information. So not only do I have all of their grades from my class, but as a freshman teacher, I work on a team, and I can access my students' grades in all of their other classes. So students, we can keep track better of students on the team, and all of the teachers here can keep track of the students and look at their grades and make sure that they're doing an okay job in their other classes, and that they've been present, tardy, et cetera, in what different classes.
What a tremendous asset to have that particular tool at your fingertips.
Absolutely. It allows us to really keep track of our students and make sure that they're doing okay.
Thanks so much.